Hi guys, welcome back to my channel guys. I'm so happy with this year's top 6. I don't know why I was expecting MMELI to be among the top 6, but I'm so happy that we get to see THANDEKA in a different light this week, okay? Because MMELI, on the other hand, has been the person actually trying to calm THANDEKA down. So I'm also happy to see THANDEKA in her full element this week without nobody telling her what to do or somebody annoying her, or her having relationship issues. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have been so happy for the top 6 guys. This is like a live stream for the celebration of the top 6 housemates. LIEMA, TRIXIE, THANDEKA, DIDI, Q. Guys, I'm super happy for Q and Bravo B. Yo, guys, I knew Q was going to make it, but I wasn't so sure about Bravo B. The reason being is because THANDEKA was up for possible eviction last week, so I was probably thinking the Italians, or whatever they call themselves, we're going to save THANDEKA this week, but apparently that did not happen, guys. That didn't happen. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And if you want to join this live stream, guys, it's very easy. Remember, I told you guys I was going to be coming live so that we can campaign for our fave. Remember, this is the last week. So from tomorrow, I'm going to be coming live every day. So if you want to campaign for your fave, I'm going to be adding the link to join this live stream on the comments and section in the comment section. So whoever wants to join the live stream can easily just click and join and air their opinion on what they have or their thoughts about any housemate. But for next week, maybe tomorrow, we are going to be doing it for the top 6, right? Then after tomorrow is going to be for the people that won the campaign on this channel, which is LIEMA. LIEMA won the campaign for this channel. So we are going to be campaigning for LIEMA, and starting from Tuesday, the campaign will kick start. So if you want to air your opinion or air what you have been thinking about the entire season, there is a link. There's a link in the comment section you can use to join the live and air your opinion. Guys, welcome. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy for the top 6. I'm happy for Q most especially, guys. I'm happy for Q most especially. Like, we never saw this coming with Q. And you know that every season we have those silent voters. This season is the Q people, guys. They are so silent, guys. They are nowhere to be found. They don't argue anywhere. They don't fight anywhere. They just vote silently. I'm not sure Q saw this coming. I'm not sure Q saw this coming, but I'm super happy for him. And I'm happy for Bravo B as well for making it this far. Like, during this year Muncha season, first week, I saw Bravo B as a finalist. Although this season, I never saw him as a finalist, but I am happy his dream came true, because during this year Muncha season, he had this potential first week. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I just thought Bravo B, and then the next thing he was disqualified from the show. But this season, I'm super happy that he made it this far. And yeah, let's talk about the Sunday Live Eviction show for a minute, because what was Smash Africa trying to do with the DIDI and LIEMA situation? He was trying to set them up, set the clique up, but knowing LIEMA so well, I knew she was going to handle that maturely. Because one thing about LIEMA this season we have seen is how mature she has been handling situations. Not necessarily with THANDEKA. I think with THANDEKA, she's ready to go into the mud, dive in the mud with THANDEKA. But with most especially with her friends, she has been able to detect when Smash Africa is trying to play with them, play with their heads, basically. So I love the fact that she was able to clock that immediately. Although she was thinking like, wouldn't Didi be happy that I won? But then again, everybody wanted to be in her shoes. To be honest, everybody wanted to take that immunity. So if Didi wasn't happy because she didn't get the immunity, it's valid. I mean, everybody wanted that at that point because nobody knew what was going to happen today. And then she was the first person Smash Africa said, Didi, you're safe. Like, she was so happy. The crowd, guys, no. The crowd came through for Didi because they were screaming in happiness that Didi was safe. Like, guys, I was so happy for Didi. And then the crowd were just like the cherry on top for her because now she now knows that she was loved. Again, this is the last week in the house. So if you're in the house at this point, you already know that you have the fan base, you have the numbers, and all of that. But then again, why didn't the THANDEKA people come through for MMELI? That was a very tricky one because I also understand that MMELI too has been a player in this house. He has been playing THANDEKA in a way. I can't really say 100% because we don't really know, in as much as he's a bit sly, but not all the time. He has been there for the girl. So not because he's sly for a minute, will not take that action for the whole. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say, right? But I feel like he has also been genuine because it's not easy to be by THANDEKA's side. Knowing fully well who THANDEKA is not easy to be there, to be hated, to be called names just because he's been supporting this girl from day one, you know. So I'm sad that her people didn't come through for MMELI, to be honest. I'm not happy with that. I feel like even though not all Italians or whatever, what do you people call them again? Where are the Tamil shippers? I beg. Is it that they did not come through for these people? Where are the Tamil shippers? I understand with Bravo B, TRIXIE fans were there for Bravo B, but what happened to the Tamil shippers? Are like, they're huge. How come they didn't save their guy to stay back in the house? Are you trying to tell me that Tamil shippers are not plenty enough to save MMELI over Bravo B? It's confusing, guys. I didn't get that. Although I'm happy that MMELI is out of the house, not like super happy, but then again, I'm only happy that MMELI is out because I want to see THANDEKA stand alone in that house. Not because I want her to be drained. I just want to see THANDEKA without MMELI. And again, you know that MMELI has been gossip. I don't know. I've been hearing about this gossiping. What did MMELI really say? Is anybody going to join the live stream? I would love this to be a good and I'm not getting any comments. You guys should leave comments in the comment section so I would know exactly what I would talk about. Okay, so it will be easy for me. So what with again, what was I even saying? I was talking about MMELI, Tamil shippers, and how come they were not able to save the ship and give MMELI. I mean, I would love to see MMELI as a finalist. MMELI was actually, I was I won't say when the Titan season, or I loved MMELI after the show. I didn't like him that much in the show. I didn't like him that much during the Titan season, but I got to love him outside of the show. I now understood that he has a very great personality. He doesn't he's a down to earth guy, so I got to love him outside of the show. But then again, why didn't they didn't want Millie in the finals? They want to vote for Thandeka alone. Yeah, even though you can still say Millie and still vote for Thandeka alone in the finals. Again, I saw this during I think the same thing happened during the show, the season, Big Brother season, where they did the dynamic duo, when the husband and wife were in the house. What was the name of that season again? The season where we had the twin Handy and Wandy. Handy and Wani. That also happened. They took out the wife just because they wanted to concentrate on the husband. I understood that one perfectly, right? That one was well understood. But with the family ship, I don't know. I don't know what it is. But anyways, I cannot wait. Season 9. Thank you so much. That was season 9 of Big Brother Niger. Yeah, with the family ship. No, I'm not sure you guys try for Melio. I'm not going. Nah. At least now, what are we going to be doing with Thandeka? What are we doing with Thandeka right now? Again, I know that there's a possibility, a higher chance that Thandeka might win the show. And again, Thandeka has really tried. I'm not going to water down Thandeka's efforts this entire season. She had literally carried the season on her head alone, Thandeka. With LIEMA, I love LIEMA so much, but this season, I understand this was like a comeback season for her, not for her to do too much. She has been there, done that. But this season was more like just her defending, fighting for the people, fighting for the housemates, not necessarily about her, because we all know that LIEMA can stand for herself anytime, any day, even during her season. Although she was still young, but she was still able to, like, you know, exactly. Exactly. I feel like Millie was used. People have been saying, Thandeka, Millie is using Thandeka, Millie is using Thandeka. Yo, guys, Thandeka is a very strategic girl. She's smart. With Millie, oh, really? You guys were keeping Millie in the house? No, of course I know that. I knew Millie did not have that much fans. I know it's because of the reason why. If you guys saw my recent video, I stated it that the best thing Millie did this season was to pair with Thandeka. To be honest, that was best decision he made ever. If not, I believe Millie would have gone maybe weeks ago. So I understand. Then we're talking about Millie being played. To be honest, Thandeka is a very smart and strategic girl. She's a she's a very smart and strategic girl. She knows what she's doing. She knows the game very well. You guys should not be fooled with this whole "I've not watched the show" is a lie. Is a lie. That girl knows the show very well. She knows what to do. That's the reason why I called her out today when she said that LIEMA was doing screen time. That this week she was late. She did not get to do too much for screen time. I'm like, girl, you have been doing the most for the screen time the entire season. You have been doing the most for this same screen time you're trying to accuse this girl about. You have been doing the most. And we all know that screen time favors everybody in this house. The best strategy to have in Biggie's house, whether Big Brother Naija or Big Brother Mzansi, you have to know how to get the screen time. That should be your focus on how to grab all the time for yourself. And that's one thing Thandeka have been doing and doing best in this house. But then again, she wants to now drag LIEMA into doing the most. Girl, you also did the most as well. You did so much. If not you, only yourself, only Thandeka carried the entire season for me. You know. That Thandeka smiled. Bazoza doesn't mean disrespect towards others. She says don't use emotions. Okay. But now she is crying. Thandeka smiled when MMELI was told to leave. Did you guys notice? I thought I was the only one. Girl, I thought I was the only one. Guy. She did not show emotion. You know, some people will cry. Oh my God. No, she didn't. She hugged the guy once and that was it. I was thinking maybe she would go to the door to hug MMELI again. No, she didn't. That girl is so... She's the real gamer this season. She is the real player this season, and people did not just say it. People were busy saying, "Oh, that she does." No, it is Thandeka. She knows what she's doing very much, and she played her game so well, so damn well. Exactly. I don't know why they did not save him. I feel like Thandeka's fans don't like MMELI, to be honest. I think they don't like MMELI. I believe they do not like MMELI. That's the reason why they did not save MMELI. Hope MMELI supports see that the brother was used, because why change towards him as soon as... I said this earlier in the game, but you know, family shippers. What's it about shippers? I don't like offending shippers because I said this. But at first I thought it was MMELI, in as much as I knew the moment MMELI mentioned that he was too broke in the outside world to have a girlfriend. I knew that was a very big, that wasn't going to work. I knew that was a no for Thandeka, because I'm not sure Thandeka is that type of person to date somebody that is not financially enough to handle. You guys saw how he insulted King Wanda at the beginning of the season. So why would you not think that she would take, after calling King Wanda jobless and all of that, and then you're not hearing your man say that he's too broke to be in a relationship in the outside world? I knew that moment that relationship wasn't going to work, because from her facial expression alone, she told MMELI what MMELI was in denial of, because her looks was like, oh, I thought this guy was a baller, you know. She actually went for MMELI thinking MMELI is this baller. I don't know if she saw the Titan season or whatever, or she has been keeping up with MMELI after the house, but she sure knows that MMELI is well connected. MMELI is well connected, but that doesn't mean you're rich. Being well connected doesn't mean you're rich. No. It is not about No. I'm not. It's not trying to be against Thandeka. I'm just analyzing this season. It's not against. I'm just saying. I think it's the questions you guys are giving me that I'm talking about now. Wait, it's not even about. I'm not trying to water down again. I have given Thandeka her flowers for the entire season. But then again, when somebody's trying to say the truth, I'm not saying that 100%. I never thought Thandeka was playing MMELI, But to a certain level, I knew that the relationship wasn't going to work outside of the house. Okay, there are some certain people you know that this person can stay with. Not every girl loves to be with a broke guy. I'm sorry, and I'm not saying Meli might be broke yesterday, but might not be broke today again. So I don't know. It just that's how life is, sure. But I was just saying based on what or the way she felt the moment Millie told her he wasn't rich enough to have a girlfriend, that the expenses was too much, so he's not, if you get what I mean. She was a little bit disappointed the moment she heard that. Yeah, I'm also happy for the top 6. Let me read comments. Hope Millie's supporters see that the brother was used. Oh, okay. Because why change to what exactly? I feel like again, it's a game at the end of the day. At some point, I thought Millie was playing Thandeka. If towards the end Thandeka decides to play Millie, at the end of the day, the game, may the best winner win. She is fake. Millie's fans will see it. At some point, Millie to try playing her. So Thandeka was acting strong, but her face turned pink. Thandeka loves Millie. Really? And the fans loves him. So why didn't you people save him? I'm one of Thandeka's fans. So why didn't you guys save Tamili? If the fans love him, where is he now? Exactly what I'm saying. Where is he now? I'm happy for the top 6 as well. Exactly. See, one thing about fan again, they all have their personal fan bases, right? Tandeka has Meli has his own personal fan base. Then they have Tamili. That's the reason why I'm saying that. How come Tamili plus Tandeka, at least half of Tandeka's fans can be like, oh, we don't want to see Meli in the finals. Then half will be like, oh no, but Meli has actually been there for a girl from day one. So I think we need to at least save him. You get what I mean? It's not just adding up. It's not adding up. I just feel like at this point, with the way everything went, he was used not just by Tandeka, by the fan base as well. Yes, you guys also used Meli. You guys used the boy because why didn't you guys save him? I'm telling you, I was shocked too when I heard Meli. Like I knew it would be between Meli and Bravo B, but I was super sure of Bravo B. I don't know why. I was just sure that Bravo B would be leaving. There's no way. Because Tandeka is not up for possible eviction, and there's a possibility that with the amount of fan base, with the amount of people she has, fans that she has gathered, there's no way they will not save Emily. I was shocked. Exactly, because the boy whether I want to paint Millie black for not being there 100% all throughout the season for Tandeka, trust me, like no man would do what Millie did. Millie tried for Tandeka, but the fan base, Tamili fans, Tamili, they failed Millie. Tandeka's fans failed Millie. You guys did not try. It's okay for two of them to be there to finance, and Melly will be the first person to be evicted. No problem. We can handle that. We can take that one. When she went to sleep on Bravo B's bed, it was okay. But when Melly was doing an innocent dance, she started. Thandeka, okay, I don't know if you were here when I said with this whole screen time thing she was talking about with sorry, let me charge. With this whole screen time thing she was talking about with LIEMA, I did not get it because Thandeka has been the queen of screen time this entire season. So how dare you? Again, I've never been against Thandeka. My only issue with Thandeka is always calling out other people for the things she also does. You know, it's okay for you to do things, it's fine. But when you try dragging other people for doing the exact same thing that you have been doing, then it's not fine. It's no longer fine. When MMELI is outside, he'll... Exactly. You know one thing, yeah, in as much as I feel like MMELI made the best decision to be with Thandeka, because this season, again, we did not get to see MMELI's full potential in the house because he was detached from other housemates. He did not really connect as much as he would have. So we did not really see much of MMELI, to be honest. Because of that, we did not see much. He did not display his full potential this season. I get it that he wanted to rewrite his story from the Titan season, but at the end of the day, you came into this show to sell yourself. That should be your number one priority. Whatever other strategy, whether you want to be a handbag, should be second. It shouldn't be the number one. It should be second. Yeah, Thandeka's pair on the same pressure face in the same kitchen, telling people why they crying, why others left. Wow, today is her day. She has cried too. She corrected. Oh, is she crying? Is she crying because MMELI left? It's good to see. DIDI was very lucky she could have gone home. Really? Was she in the bottom? Was she next to MMELI? I'm so happy as well. Again, Q's fans, they are the real MVP this season because I have never seen... I think I even started seeing Q's fans commenting and saying, oh, I Q this, Q that one. But aside from that, they have been low-key voting, and there is a possibility that Q might win. There is a possibility that Q might win, you know, because... But then again, the reason why I believe Q might not win, you know, we've never really had an underdog winner like that. Nah, there's never been an underdog winner. Q is an underdog. The reason why we are always shocked that Q, oh my God, Q stay in the house. What are the people vote? We have never had an underdog winner. Every winner's fans has always been out there, you know, always been fighting with other fan bases, if that makes sense. So it will be hard for Q to win. I see Q as top 3. Oh, really? Uyanda's fans voted for Q? There's a possibility. And I'm not even going to be shocked if Q is top 2 safe. But I see him as top 3. Top 3 for now. Because of how because of Thandeka and LIEMA, their fan base, they're out there, they're screaming, you know, they're out there. I've never seen an underdog winner. I don't know about Mzansi, but the past 3 seasons I've not seen any underdog winner. Every winner fan base are always there. Even the Uyanda wasn't an underdog like that. Uyanda's fan base, they were not underdog. They were always fighting, defending. So they are not like underdog like that. They were, I think the person that had an underdog fan during that was last season. What's the name of that tall girl that was top 3? I don't know why I don't remember names lately. That tall girl that was top 3, it was Sweet Gulova, Oyanda, and that girl. Yeah, she was an underdog. She was an underdog, and then she came top 3. But it is not possible for, I don't know, I can't really say because Q gather fans, so Q choke. Q yourself no small. Q is not small at all. Q no small at all. Nsuku, thank you, Nsuku. Yeah, Nsuku was an underdog during her season, although they were also out there, defending, but they were not as loud as Sweet Gulova and Oyanda's fans. Yeah, Nsuku. Guys, I'm so happy for the top 6. I'm happy for Didi most especially, and Q. I'm happy for all of them. Even Bravo B. I'm happy that his comeback story was worth it. At the end of the day, he became. I always saw him as a finalist during the Siamuncha season. Although he didn't stay long, but that first week he was actually popping. If you all can remember, Bravo B was popping that first week in the house before he was disqualified. Yeah, I'm sure Liema's fans voted for Didi to stay. ASHAY, maybe little. Maybe little. But Liema's fans, they focused more on voting for Didi. But my top 3 this season is going to be THANDEKA. I love TRIXIE so much, but I don't know. Again, TRIXIE is another underdog in this house. So TRIXIE is another underdog. Really, probably was bottom 3 last week. You see, I knew it. There's no way. Bravo B would have gone. It's Trixie's fans voted for Bravo B. I'm not shocked, but they voted for Bravo B. But then again, if Trixie can gather that much fan base that will vote for Bravo B to stay, we should be scared of Trixie. Trixie is not small, though. Trixie is not small at all. Trixie is not small. The sink issue is very unhygienic. We are not in Italy and not Italians. All South Africans don't believe in all of that. She was only thinking about screen time. Do you think she was thinking about screen time during that whole sink thing? Because that sink thing was very disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. What kind of screen time would you be wanting with that? My own problem was that she didn't even see the way the viewers saw it. She was like, they were dirty dishes. I think that was the part that really got me. Yeah, Trixie is an underdog. I mean, I won't be shocked if I see Trixie as top 3 as well. You see, Trixie is actually against Trixie. I feel like Trixie was one of my favorites second week, and she knows what she's doing. She didn't come to play. She didn't go into the house to count bridges. She's there to get her numbers, and she did what she had to do. Yeah, Trixie and Q are actually the underdog this season. So who is going to make it to top 3, Trixie or Q? Because I'm sure the lilies, we all know that lilies are not small. Lilies that voted for somebody to win last during LIEMA season, they are not small, except if the lilies, they have, some of them have gone to a different fan base or whatever, but then lilies are not small. Lilies and THANDEKA, they are not small. I shall know that they are taking the top 2 this season. And I would love to see Q too. I love Trixie so much, but I would love to see Q there because I feel like Q was very, very much underestimated, if that's the right word. Yeah. People didn't think he was going to make it this far. And there was a point where people were like, oh, I cannot wait for you to go home. I'm like, who, Q? At first, I used to think maybe his Nigerian community, the Nigerian community just decided to back him up, you know. I used to think, this Q might go far because if people are trying to, Nigerian community might just decide to back him up, you know. But I don't know what it is. His fan base are just quiet. They are not saying anything. But I'm not sure it's about Nigerian or South Africa when it comes to Q's fan base. I just feel like his fans are very much of, maybe they don't like the way he was treated in the house, you know, and they decided to back him up. Yeah, Trixie might be top 4. She's a loner now. Meli, brother, you did this to yourself. You allowed it by agreeing with her in most things. Meli's fans will wake up. Meli is with them outside. You all think Didi might make it to top 3? LIEMA, Q, and Didi top 3? No. Where is THANDEKA? No. THANDEKA is not underdog. Yo, no. Don't play with THANDEKA like that. THANDEKA is not an underdog. It's not something we have to start saying, no, THANDEKA might make it. No. THANDEKA is top 2. Top 2. THANDEKA is top 2. I'm not sure Didi might make it to top 3. I'm not sure. Yeah. No, Didi might be top 5. Didi is top 5. I feel like Bravo B will be the first to be evicted, then Didi, then Trixie, then I don't know, Q. Top to THANDEKA and Q. Yo, you guys are really underestimating this our LIEMA. LIEMA that her fan base voted for Mark Jr. to win. You people don't really know what's going on. LIEMA that her fan base voted for someone else to win just because she wasn't in the house. Nah, you all playing, right? You guys are looking at LIEMA less. No, don't think about that too. She came into this house to take her money. Is Q going to be a handbag for Didi? LIEMA is strong. Don't even go there. I mean, if not for the screen time that THANDEKA had this season, THANDEKA will not even go close to LIEMA. If not for the screen time that THANDEKA gave us this season, there's no way. It would have been an easy win for LIEMA. LIEMA's fan base, they are strong. Lilies, don't joke. Don't joke with the lilies. Q will be there to console THANDEKA. I feel like he's going to be. I want to see 2 women turn off the lights this season. I think we've seen two men too many times. The last 2 seasons were two men turning off the lights. I can't wait to see two women. I want two women to turn off the light this season. THANDEKA and LIEMA. They both don't like themselves, but I cannot wait for them to hug after they've turned off the lights. I want to see them hug, and smile at each other. We played a good game. And I would love to see the both of them be friends outside of this house. Q will be THANDEKA's handbag this week. One thing about Q, you can never predict what Q is. Q cannot be THANDEKA's handbag. Now, I'm not sure that's Q. I'm not sure that's Q. They are good friends, but nah. Q cannot be. You cannot use Q. Q? You want to use Q? No, I'm not sure Q can be used. Q does what Q wants. That's the reason why he's in this house. He doesn't listen to what people say. Yeah, me too. I want to see THANDEKA and LIEMA turn off the lights. It's about time the women take charge. We've seen Makeke and Mark Jr. turn off lights. Last season, we saw Sweet Gulova and Uyanda turn off the lights. This year, I want to see LIEMA and THANDEKA turn off the lights. Easy as that, Shekena. And being there for somebody doesn't mean that you let yourself to be used by somebody. I get it. He wants to be there, there as far as they can have conversations, but not to be used. And Q is not the type to let anybody use him. You should know this by now, Q. Q is not like that. You can never use Q. Yeah. Same here. She's a loner. Yeah. He said he would be there. Yeah, Q is very, very intelligent, and he knows. He's also arrogant. That's the reason why you can never use him. Let me tell you, I think I've said this so many times that THANDEKA is a gamer. She knows this game way too well. Like, if you have been watching, you will know that every day she sits down, you see her doing like this, biting her nails. She's calculating and looking at everybody, trying to understand what game each and every housemate is playing in the house. She knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. The whole weeks of sabotaging wager presentation, she knew what she was doing. She knew that was going to make her take her name far. If you guys noticed, I think there was a week where I believe that was 2 weeks ago, where MMELI was telling her that you're very popular. I'm sure you're very popular. You have numbers right now, and she was just smiling at MMELI. You think she needs to be told? No, she knows what she's doing. She knows what would keep people talking. And she knows that the game is about, if you keep people talking, they will not pick side. It's either you agree with me or not. There is a higher possibility that she will gain enemies, but there is also a higher possibility of her gaining her numbers, getting her fan base. And that's what reality TV show is about. Not everybody will agree with you, but she knows what the screen time is about. She knows what to do to get the screen time. She knows what to do to get people talking. Hence the reason why every week, if not every day, THANDEKA was trending. And the days she's not trending, she's also intentional about it. Like today, I'm not going to do anything. Every day she's trending. So she's good. She's a good reality TV. What do they call it? Personality. She has that personality of a reality TV star. So I give it to her. She's smart. She knows how to get people talking. And I feel like she's going to do amazingly well outside of the house. You know, she's going to do very well outside of the house. To be honest, THANDEKA will do well. Whether she wins the money or not, I feel like she'll be able to maneuver her way in the entertainment world. The money is Lily's. Let's see. Lilies are strong, oh, I'm not going to lie. But let's see. THANDEKA also played a good game this season. Let's hope he will be aware of her. Aware of who? You mean Q? Who do you think is going to win? I don't know. Right now, I'm rooting for the two people, THANDEKA and LIEMA. I'm rooting for the both of them. They have done well so much this season. THANDEKA played her game very well this season. And LIEMA came to take her money. And yeah, she did what she needed to do. You said THANDEKA uses logic. Soon that logic will play on Q's mind. Nah, Q is a man of his word. I don't know even how my you cannot Q. I'm not sure. No, it's not Q. I think the only person that can make Q do what Q doesn't want to do is DIDI or somebody he loves. But aside from that, Q does what he wants to do. I'm not sure Q is going to fall for THANDEKA. Nah. Q will not fall for THANDEKA. Not THANDEKA, nah. I think Q. THANDEKA is intentionally isolating. Yes, now she knows what she's doing. She wants to isolate herself so that the pity card. Anyways, I love the fact that this season there was nobody playing the pity card. Nobody played the pity card game this season. You know. I'm going to be putting up a poll tomorrow for my own top 3, and you guys will go vote for who you think will be winning the money. For me, I'm rooting for 2 people to win, THANDEKA and LIEMA. Reason being is that THANDEKA, she has tried this entire season, to be honest. She carried the show on her head. And LIEMA, she's a good people and she deserves the money. Her season, she was supposed to take that money. And if she's here to take her money, then she should take it. If the money is hers, she should take it at this point, you know. So I'm rooting for the both of them. I think this is the first season I'm not picking, I don't have a winner. Last season was easy for me to say Sweet Guluva. During the Titan season was easy for me to say KOKII. During the Siamuncha season, it was easy for me to say Mark Jr. after LIEMA left. So for this season, I don't know. It's hard for me to pick a winner. A winner, because I don't want to downplay. Another reason why it's hard for me to pick a winner is because I don't want to downplay what THANDEKA, her role, the role she played this season, you know, because sometimes I just sit down and think, if THANDEKA wasn't in this house, what would have been the drama? Again, I also know that there would have been drama without THANDEKA in the house, because there are series of seasons without THANDEKA, and there was good drama, there was good chaos and basbos, you know. But then again, I just want to give her flowers. She has tried the entire season too. You know. So guys, would you want to join my live stream? Would you want to join my live stream tomorrow? And both THANDEKA and LIEMA talk about each other. Exactly. Take the money for screaming. People, Giselle was so disrespected. I know. Now, at some point, yo, THANDEKA got me really angry. Yo, at some point, but it is what it is. Okay, okay, Darren, you would love to join. Okay, so tomorrow I'll be coming live. I want more people. So I don't know if you're going to be leaving. Okay, I'm going to be leaving my email so you guys can send me yours, so I can send you a direct, or however way you want to do it on this live stream. My live stream is pinned. It's easy for you to just join the live, and yeah, tomorrow we'll do that. I'll come live early enough so we can talk more about the show. I want more people to come. Like again, like I said, I want to also do like a campaign for LIEMA. I posted a poll 2 weeks ago and I said you guys should vote. Whoever wins, whoever got the highest vote, is I'm going to campaign for the person. So what I'll be doing is to be coming live every day, so her fans will come up and say what they love about her, why she should win the show. You know, just a campaign so that people would vote for her to win as well. Again, it was an open this thing. I gave it was almost a tie between THANDEKA and LIEMA, but then LIEMA won the poll. So I'm going to be campaigning for LIEMA. Yeah, I'll be coming live every day, and we'll be talking about campaigning for LIEMA. We'll campaign for LIEMA, and it will be like a open house where everybody can air their opinions, you know. So I will not be the only person talking, so I will not get tired of talking. What time are you coming live? I believe 1 p.m. South African time. Is it too early? I can do within 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. I don't want to clash with when they are doing the head of house tasks or when they are having important things going on in the house. You know, I just want to do when the housemates are less busy, you know, nothing much is happening in the house. Okay, please come live in the evening. Okay, I'm going to do it in the evening then. What time? 7 or 9? 8 p.m. is fine. If it's 8 p.m. South African time, no. I think that's when they are doing the head of house. I know this week's head of house challenge is not that important, right? So I'm thinking, when should we come live? Okay, anyways, I'll post a poll on my channel as well. so you all can vote. So yeah, is there any other thing? 7 p.m. Okay, that's fine. 7 p.m. South African time, right? Is it 7 p.m. South African time? Is there any other thing you guys you all want to talk about? We can discuss about it before we leave. 7 p.m. UK time. That should be 7 p.m. South African time as well. I believe. Okay, I will shall check 7 p.m. if it's okay. I'll check what time. Is it 5 p.m. South African time? Okay, no, South Africa is ahead of UK. Okay. Yeah, I know South Africa is ahead of UK, and UK is ahead of Nigeria, I believe. So I'm just trying to calculate. Okay, if it's an hour ahead, yeah, that's why I said that's 5 p.m. South African time. That was the reason why I said 5 p.m. South African time. So okay. Okay. All right, that's fine. I think that time too works for me. Guys, thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining. So tomorrow we are live again. And please be prepared so you can join the live. All you just have to do, you can join the live via your phone. All you have to do is to sign into Streamlabs so we can have at least 6 people interact at the same time, share their opinion or their thoughts all throughout the season, so it will be fun for us to and engaging for all of us. And thank you all so much for joining. I'm going to be ending the live stream now. Bye. Thank you.